Hey, it's Nickelback TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nickback TV, aka Blogaholic, back in the building, back in the mix, about to get into this Pusha T versus Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones, the capo. Man, who y'all got? Who y'all rocking with on this quote unquote beef? At first, and I still kind of think that this manufactured beef, it's that fake meat, man. It's that tofu, not beef. Kind of, a little part of me thinks that these guys are just trying to brew up something for attention, cause that's the hip hop way. You know, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm always gonna think that way. But what if it's real? What if these two dudes really got a little angst against each other, man? And I just want to know who you guys I guess who you guys will select. You know, if your life depended on it, and it's like you got to to this dude's catalog for a year of your life or you die, or this dude's catalog a year of your life or die. Like, which rapper's catalog are you selecting? Or would you just say, you know what, I had a good life and made some friends. It's time to say goodbye, man, to all my Negro friends. Like, what do you do? It's like, select the or die or whatever. Okay, but me, let me see, man. If I had to pick between Pusha T or Jim Jones catalog. I didn't do any research with this. I would have to go with Jim Jones. I know, right? I know. It's like you don't go with Jim Jones because on the outside looking in or inside looking out, you look at Pusha T. This should be easy for him. Pusha T. This should be an easy, like, it's not even a question. But if you realistically think about what Jim Jones kind of said, it's like, dude, you got to go with Jim Jones. And, you know, for Jim Jones to get a dub on any rapper, that's like immaculate conception. It's like some real spiritual shit had to happen, bro. Like, it had to be spiritual. And I guess this is, man, Pusha T, dude. Like, dude, I'm not picking him over Jim Jones, man. Because with the Jim Jones, you still get the Dipset albums, you know, because that's part of his catalog. You know, you still get that, you know. So you get some joints off of that. He had a few, you know, song. He had a lot of underground just hits, man, like some little bangers. Like you gotta give Jim Jones the credit, man. Like nobody expected him to be where he is at right now. I think if you had to pick like top 5 rappers of all time who did the most with the least, I can't really name 5 offhand, but Jim Jones definitely in that discussion. It's not even a swipe. It's like you have to like appreciate the dude's grind. You have to appreciate him being where he's at, especially if you remember where he came from, man. Like he was the side guy. He was, you know, he was the afterthought. He was the dude with the straight hair you really didn't pay attention to. Then next thing you know, he's starting to rap a little bit. He started to say a couple of nice hooks. You can hear that he was an East Coast Pac, Biggie, Nas, just disciple. Like that's it, man. You listen to his raps, you hear Biggie, Nas, Pac. Like he quote them guys a lot, and he done the most with the least, man. I think he's one of the least talented known rappers I could think of. He's maximizing his potential, and that's not even a diss. It's just truth. It's like some people, you can be like some people like basketball. You say, man, his handle is trash, but he get to the basket and he get to the free throw line. He's doing the most. He got the most heart. So Jim Jones definitely gets my choice, man. Like to me, Pusha T has underachieved. Like Jim Jones is the rapper who's done the most with the least. Pusha T has done the least with the most. This is like a perfect combination when you think about who to go against. It's like what you choosing? You choosing a rapper that just you think gets hot because he was with Ye. He flirted around with Jay-Z kind of. He's been names been tossed around. One of the top quote unquote cocaine rappers, which is weak as hell. That's like a weak ass title. I started coke rap. Like coke rap, what? I'm just keeping it real. Y'all might think, Nick Pat, you don't get it. I don't care about the culture. Coke rap, man. Like, that shit sound kind of lame. And for you to center your career around that is kind of weird, too. Like, eventually you have to evolve. Or don't you do other stuff? It's like, I don't know, man. Pusha T is just that type of dude that he's like Rick Ross. You know, he's the same. Him and Rick Ross is those soulless, good rappers. Like, they can rap good, but you don't feel what they saying. Like I've never listened to a Pusha T song and was like, felt that, man. Or damn. Like, oh man. Like he might say something where you be like, oh, that was sweet. Or but most of the time to me, I've never said like, oh, Pusha T like cold. I always be like, if he have a hot line I listen to, I just be like, alright, I get it. Like in my head I say, okay, I get it. Okay, that's clever, but nigga, the song weak though. It's like it's kind of weak though. Like even like grinding, like grinding. Like if you really think about his verse on grinding, was kind of like, dude, that shit was trash. Patty cake. I'm the baker's man. I bake the cakes as fast as I can. He talking about dope though. I don't care, dude. Patty cake, baker's man. I bake the cakes as fast as I can. Did he say that? I don't remember, dude. One of them said it, but anyway it goes, that was like that song in itself, grinding, was the song that had the most, but really was the least. Like the beat was everything. What they were saying was nothing. like they got hot off, like they one of the first rappers to get hot off of a beat. You know how like AZ got hot off of a verse? You could say Jim Jones got hot because he was with Dipset. This dude Clipse got Pusha T got hot off of a instrumental. Yes, I heard his albums. Yes, I listened to his stuff with the Clipse. Yes, man, I've actually listened to Pusha T's catalog, and I can honestly say that no, man, I'm not listening to his. I'm not. The bad part about it is I can't even name like a lot of Jim Jones songs. I can't even name a lot of stuff he's done, but the stuff I like hear from like out of the blue, I just be like, whoa, who is this? Jim Jones? Damn, that's kind of sweet, but it's still Jim Jones. So I ain't about to act like, I'm saying if it was like I was gonna die, then I'm picking Jim Jones. I ain't saying I'm gonna sit around and ride around listening to Jim Jones. Let's get that straight. Let's talk about that right now. Never hear me bumping Jim Jones, man. He got that one song with Jewels. I'm against it for life. And other ways better to die. Like, dude, you made it. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm riding with Jim Jones on a nonchalant day. Like you would never catch me like saying, damn, I'm about to listen to some Jim Jones. And I never said I'm listening to Pusha T. But if I had to die, I'd rather stay alive and say Jim Jones. It's not that bad. So if you gotta pick one and you pick Pusha T, I kind of question you as a human, dude. Like real talk, I kind of look at you like, man, you really wanted to sell drugs but was scared too, right? So you listen to his songs, and that makes you right? Like, come on, man. The dude Pusha T is weak as hell, bro. Like Jim Jones, definitely over Pusha T. That's just what I think, man. What y'all think about this beef in general? Do y'all even care though? At the end of the day, man, who even care though? That's the first thing. Like Jim Jones is like, this nigga Pusha T got 29th, bro. Like, I should do a video or talk about the top 50 MCs, but me seeing Pusha T on that was kind of like, dude, how is he on there? I can't remember everybody, but I want to say this. Maybe somebody can correct me and say, nah, Nick Bag, he was on there. Like, I don't remember seeing Ja Rule. Like, how, like, Ja Rule is not gonna be on here. Like, how you gonna have like the best rappers but with no Ja Rule? Like Ja Rule would get played long after Pusha T would get played. Like it's gonna be Ja Rule songs that people still play 10, 20 years from now, just because it's just those songs. I'm not gonna go down and say, what about this one? I'm not doing all that. You heard his songs, you heard his catalog. Like Ja Rule has some songs that he's doing, probably not his official song, but some songs he's featured on or on will be played a lot longer than either one of these dudes' songs will be played, and that's just facts. So if Ja Rule really not on there, I need to look at that. That's just crazy. But again, Jim Jones had it correct. He's like, dude, how does this dude even get 29th? Like, you never really hear people bring up Pusha T name until, you know, we everybody exaggerated everybody else's name. It's like an exaggerated hip hop conversation when Pusha T names get brought up. It's like you just down for the count, and the people's like, oh man, and what about, and what about? We just said everybody hot. Like, what happened to him? Oh, what about him though? He spit too. Oh, what about him? He cold too. Oh, he back and forth like a hip hop marathon discussion. You might get down and say, well, Fabulous spit too. You you getting down there. Don't forget about Ja Rule. He had the hits too. You just said 50 rappers now. Man, none of that shit would have happened really if it wasn't for Rakim. Nas and Rakim, no, they was the first 10 minutes, first 5 minutes. You talking about them type of rappers. I'm talking about like a 35, 45 minute conversation. Let's just talk about rappers. Dog, Pusha T might not make it. Like, like it depends on who you talking to. If we talking to a person that really, really like, it really lives the history of rap, they might not say him. They might just say in an hour discussion. If you just like, let's just talk about hot rappers. Go. Man, I always thought Scarface was like my favorite low key. Scarface, yeah, Scarface was cold, but so you want to get on face, you can't even talk about Jay-Z and Faith. What about the song and Kanye? Oh, he made the. Then it just goes from there. It never goes like, yeah, Kanye and a good music group, family, Big Sean, that nigga with the braids. What's that nigga name? That's really how it goes. No, this is what it is. And I'm not saying people listen to Dipset and be like, that's Jim Jones, but they don't do that. Probably, I wouldn't say a person would do that, but I would say if they talk about Cameron Dipset, they might not bring up Jim Jones either. I'm not going to sit here and say they will. I'm going to keep it 100. They might not say his name here. They might say Cameron and Jewels, then the other nigga. Freaky Zeke, no, the other nigga. Like they might say Freaky Zeke before him. But still, Jim Jones, he's winning his argument. Pusha T is it's nothing, man. He's dude. Don't get me started on this dude, Pusha T. Dude, I've been preaching this for years. That Pusha T he does nothing for the game. He's literally like eating like some candy and something that gives you no nutritious value. You just like nothing. Like you believe nothing. Anything he says, you cannot believe it. So I really wouldn't put Pusha T over Jim Jones. This is not happening right now in the discussion. But again, some people will. And those people who put Pusha T, above Jim Jones, I already know their argument. Pusha T lyrical, bro. He lyrical. Okay. Whatever that means. He's a lyricist. Then they start bringing up lines that he said, and it's like, okay, we get it. But do you feel it though, man? That's the thing. Like I feel Jim Jones more than Pusha T. I'm feeling, well, pause for those people who care about that stuff. It's come on, man. It's Pride Month. Stop being like that. But sure, for real, I'm just like, dude, gotta roll with Jim Jones' arc, like how he got here, and I gotta look at Pusha T as I know how he got here, off the coattails of big time producers and rappers. Like he was really always he like in any group he's a non-factor, dude. Like I don't know a song where people actually care about his part. They might. I mean, I just don't know. Like if he's on a song with other people who go, "Oh, the Pusha T verse." Like only time that happens is if somebody that's an influencer say Pusha T verse and Rolling Stone Pusha T verse. You know, the media. It's like the media hypes up Pusha T, dude. The media pushes T. Like that's just how it goes. Why I don't know. Like I don't understand it. Like people, he making McDonald's money though. I don't get it though, man. But yeah, that's just me, man. Like, but what y'all thinking? Who y'all riding with, man? It's your boy.